Hello, so I'm happy to sit down and interview with you today. And your birth name is Gabrielle, but your chosen name is something different.
Yeah, I go by Aiden.
When you were born, your birth name was 68th most popular for female names. Do you think this affected your parents' decision to name you?
They wanted to name me something not super common, but common enough that it was at least heard of, so 68th makes sense for their choice, yeah.
Okay. And your current name was 58th for boys' names when you were born and is currently 312th. What do you make of these numbers, and did that affect your choice to name yourself?
It did not affect my choice, but I did intentionally name myself something not too common.
Well, names can be measured by femininity or masculinity, by how many children of each gender are named that at their birth. And so Gabrielle is a very female name. 99 to 100% of babies named Gabrielle are female. And Aiden is the reverse, so 97% of children named Aiden are male. Any comments?
That makes sense. I definitely did not name myself in any intentionally unisex or androgynous name. And I've never heard of a male named Gabrielle, so that makes a lot of sense.
Additionally, female names are often longer. They're more likely to have more vowels, and they're more likely to end in a vowel. And they're also more likely to have stress on the final syllable. And Gabrielle is very standard. It has 9 letters, so it's very long. It has 4 vowels, ends with an E, and the stress is on the final syllable, Gabrielle. Aiden, by contrast, is very masculine in these tendencies. So it's short, 5 letters, 2 syllables, 3 vowels, and it doesn't end in a vowel. It has stress on the first syllable. So that's very typical of masculine names. It's Aiden, not Aidan. So your chosen name has many masculine coded elements. Do you think that's any subconscious relationship to why you chose it?
Yeah, I definitely chose a shorter name on purpose. I recognized that longer names tend to be more feminine, but the stress and the amount of vowels, I didn't consider that really.
Okay. Switching gears, let's talk about your previous nickname, Gabby. So this is what you went before adopting your chosen name.
I really just went by that because it was shorter, and people didn't really always know how to say my given name, Gabrielle, because it was so long. That's the only reason that I went by that.
I can relate to that. So it's formed by truncation, so it's shortening to the first syllable, Gab, and then affixing an E sound onto it, so Gabby. This is common to like Jonathan and to Johnny. Can you think of any examples of nicknames formed the way yours was?
I can think of Timmy, Tommy, Sammy.
All of those work. All of those are great examples. So finally, one of the most relevant topics is the relationship between names and biases. Would you like to share any personal experiences of name biases in your personal or professional life?
Sometimes people at my school or my work and my family will refuse to say and use my new name when they knew my old name.
I appreciate you sharing all that with me. You've been very candid and generous with your time. Thank you.
Thank you.